Hi, friends. I'm Tuly Weisz from Israel 365, and so honored to be with you once again for the nation's ninth of Av as we try to connect with this ancient holiday, this ancient fast day, and to understand the relevance to our generation, but also, of course, the prophetic implications as well. And I spent the day studying the messages from the book of Zechariah and trying to understand how to transform the fast of the ninth of Av into what God promises is going to be a celebration. And the prophet Zechariah says that the fast of the fifth month, meaning the ninth of Av, is going to go from being a fast day and it's going to turn into a feast day. How's that going to happen? And so what came into my heart this year by studying the Bible, every time you study the Bible, you uncover a deeper message. And what I was able to see this year for the first time ever was a really profound connection to another book of the Bible, and that's the book of Esther. No book of the Bible, none of the Bible is meant to be studied independently. Everything is meant to be studied in context of the rest of Tanakh. And there's a really, really fascinating, profound, and deeply inspiring connection between the book of Zechariah and the book of Esther. Now, those two were contemporaries, and they were both living at a critical moment in Jewish history that is in many ways similar to the generation that we are living in today. It was a generation that saw the return of the people of Israel to the land of Israel. Esther and Zechariah were living at the very end of the exile of the destruction of the first temple and the return of the people to Israel at the time of the second temple. And they were both Hebrew prophets who gave a very similar prophetic message and spiritual message to the generation that I think has a lot of insight for our generation as well, especially following the Gaza war, this summer, that began this summer. And now here we are in the ninth of Av, towards the end of the summer. And what are the lessons from the Gaza war? What are the lessons from the silence of the global community, both on the Jewish side and on the Christian side? What does that mean for us? The fact that so many now around the world are protesting against Israel when it seemed like until recently everybody was pro-Israel, right? What is going on? How do we transform the ninth of Av from a fast day into a feast day? I believe that the answer is in that connection between the books of Zechariah and the book of Esther. That's something that only came to me this year in studying and preparing for the ninth of Av. So I just appreciate the opportunity to share this message with all of you. And I want to thank Bob, Odell, and all of the organizers from the nation's ninth of Av for organizing this really historic, unprecedented program that we are all participating in. And so join with all of us for the ninth of Av fast day. And if we do a good job this year, it's going to be our last one, because finally we'll unlock the secret of turning the ninth of Av from a fast day into a feast day. Thank you.